Hey guys, this is Gene Jensen, and it is time for my MTB Slam for the month of August. Weather's been pretty bad this week. Haven't been able to get out and really put some time into this. So hopefully today it'll hold off. It's going to be cloudy most of the day, and then storms moving in this afternoon. So I hopefully can get it done by then. But if you guys have never heard of the Mystery Tackle Box, it's a subscription-based product. You order a box for basically $15 a month, and they send you a box of tackle of their choice. For the box usually retails for between $20 and $25, maybe $30. Great boxes. I haven't had very many that I was even just slightly disappointed in. So been pretty good. So what I do with my MTB Slam is I take it out on the water. I take the box when I get it in the mail, take it out on the water. I open it up in my boat, and then I tie the lures onto rods, and I go try to catch fish on every lure that's in the box. Been kind of a challenge of mine for over a year now. It's been pretty fun. To mix it up a little bit, I kind of partnered up with a guy with a YouTube channel called Tackle Junkie 81, and we've started challenging each other. So this month he challenged me to, or he decided on the challenge, and he challenged us to a 2-rod showdown. So I've got 2 rods, one spinning rod and one bait caster that I can use. I'm going to open up the box. I'm going to decide which ones I want to use because depending on what's in the box. But I've only got those 2 rods, and we'll see what happens. I know a lot of guys ask for a 1-rod deal, but I think that it's smarter and a little bit better for us if we do 2 rods, a bait caster and a spinning rod. So that's kind of the reason we're doing it. So anyway, let me open it up, see what's in the box, and we'll talk about it. All right. Let's find the little card. There's a little card in the bottom of the box, tells you the value of each of the baits, tells you what's in the box. Not everybody gets the same box. There's several different boxes that are sent out each month. So you'll get a box with totally, some people may get a box that's totally different than mine, but they're all going to be good baits. Okay, the very first one, oh yeah, they got a spinnerbait. Man, they rarely have a spinnerbait in these boxes just because spinnerbaits are so difficult to make, so time consuming for smaller companies to make and things like that. So so I'm glad they got one. This is a BD series by Castaic, old Boy Duckett series. It's a 1/2 ounce spinnerbait, and I'm on the perfect lake for that. This is Lake Oconee in Georgia. And the water's up a little bit. Okay, the second one, that one's worth $7.99. $8, so that's over half your money right there on that spinnerbait. The next one is the a Carry Shad by Matt Zuo. It's a lipless crankbait, red. So it's my favorite springtime color. We'll see if we can get something in the summertime on it. Got good rattles on it and everything else. The super next one, and that Carry Shad's worth $6. So that's almost your money back. Or that's more than your money back right there. The Super Jerky J by Castaic, another Castaic one. It's like a little swim bait. I don't know what to do with that. I've got jig heads and things like that I can put it on. I'll try all kinds of stuff with it. Interesting. This is a sample pack. It's got 3 different color baits in it, which is neat. That's cool. A box of 3 is $3.50, or a bag of 3. And then a Z-Man Poppin' Shad. Boy, I've been wanting to try these since I saw them at ICAST a couple years ago. I'm gonna have to get it out of the box for you guys, or the bag for you guys to see it. Okay, as you guys know, the Z-Man baits are Elastec, and Elastec floats, so they're able to make a soft plastic topwater popping bait. So pretty heavy, probably casts pretty good. But that stuff floats like a dream, so that'll be pretty neat. Been wanting to try those. And then the 6-inch Bonehead Tackle Lizard, $1.77 for a 4-pack. The Poppin' Shad is $2. $1.77 for a 4-pack. Let me see. Oh, they've had this company in their box once before. It's a watermelon gold or green pumpkin gold flake lizard. So pretty cool. And then the hooks are for $1.40 for a 2-pack of D39Z Fat Gap by Daiichi. So just a little different wide gap hook, little different shape. Probably use that on the old poppin' shads. And then we get dude wipes, because every dude got a wipe, got to stay clean. Clean your hands, clean whatever, clean your booty. And then in the bottom, to celebrate their 3rd anniversary or their 3rd birthday for Mystery Tackle Box, is a Hoorag. And this is different than the one they had for their birthday last year. Last year it was green with gold. Now it's gold with green. So if you've never seen a Hoorag, it basically goes over your head and blocks you from the sun. I'm not going to have much. Well, I can see blue sky, so we may have some sun today. Keeps you from getting sunburned. I use them all the time. I have 5 or 6 of them in the boat, in the boat or in my truck. So that's what it is. It's a Hoorag. Good little sunblock. And in the bottom of it, the other things you get that are kind of cool are, of course, you get a Mystery Tackle Box sticker and a scratch-off card to win a prize. And the prizes are pretty good. I'm going to scratch the bottom off first. So I could win a VRX fishing rod and reel. VRX fishing rod and reel glove. Cool, so a rod with a reel glove. Neat, and I have to match 3 items. I got 2 grubs right there. And I didn't win. So, pretty cool though. Some neat prizes. You can win like fish finders and all kinds of stuff with that thing. And then last but not least is the Dibble Digest. Dibble Digest is pretty good. It's got great articles in it, you know, that talk about the baits that are in there, how to fish certain things. There's a panfish article in it. About every month I have an article that I write in it. This month was 5 ways to build your YouTube fishing channel. So that's pretty cool. This one's a pretty neat one. I got a chance to see this one at iCast because they were getting it all together. It's 8 unique lure colors that flat out catch fish. So they talk about different lure colors, which is pretty neat. So, but that's it. Let me tie them on 2 rods, figure out which ones I want to fish first, and we'll go fishing. See what happens. All right, well, the 2 rods that I chose are the 2 rods that I'm kind of trying out this week. This is the 13 Fishing Omen Black spinning rod. It's a medium action spinning rod. Put this little Castaic, I always put the card up. I need to get it out so I don't forget these names. The Super Jerky J. Put it on a shaky head because I'm gonna bounce it around some rocks and things like that. Kind of give me a bottom bouncing bait. 15-pound braid with a 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. And then the rod that I chose was the new Blackout by the No. 8 Tackle Company with a 13 Fishing Concept C reel. I got the poppin' shad on right now. I'm gonna try to take advantage of this low light conditions while I still have them. The sun just popped out, so I may not have too much time to play around with this for right now. But that's what I've got tied on right now. Those are the 2 rods I'm gonna use for the rest of the day. I'm gonna put the rest of these that are on the deck up and go fishing. Well, I tried. You know, I've been fishing since 7 o'clock this morning. It's now 6 o'clock. I've got to go meet somebody at 7. So I've been fishing 11 hours, cranking and winding. And, you know, I'm proud of myself. I didn't give up. I didn't lose confidence. I just didn't get a bite all day. Did not get a bite. I don't know how many thousands of casts I made, you know, for the last 2 hours. I just knew that if I threw that spinnerbait for 2 hours and just covered the bank and covered docks and things like that, that I'd at least get 1 bite, and I didn't. It's summertime. Water temperature's 90 degrees this afternoon. It was 88 this morning when I put the boat in. You don't ever expect much during the summer. I was hoping that I would get into some. I tried everything. I mean everything. Seawalls, docks, points, humps, drop-offs, deep, shallow. I tried bottom, middle, top, all kinds of stuff. And nothing worked. And that's just the way it is sometimes in the summertime. So, you know, for you guys just getting started out, just don't get frustrated over a bad day. They happen to everybody. And it's okay to get the old donut every once in a while. Before I go into what happened today and talk about the lures, I got a really cool announcement. I just got off the phone with the owner of Mystery Tackle Box, and he was excited to tell me, and he wanted me to make the announcement that they have a new upgrade, a new Mystery Tackle Box upgrade. You can go into your account on Mystery Tackle Box, and for $10 more, you can upgrade to what they call the Mystery Tackle Box Pro. And the Mystery Tackle Box Pro is for $25 you're going to get between $40 and $50 worth of tackle in your box. A lot more hard baits, and all of the soft plastic packs are going to be complete full packs. So you get more hard baits. They said fewer packs of soft plastics because you're going to get a lot more hard baits, but he also said it's going to be, you know, between $40 and $50 worth of tackle. Pretty dang cool. So I'm excited to be the first one to make that announcement. I think it's pretty neat that he called me and let me know. And it was just a coincidence that I was out here doing my MTB Slam. But let's go over the baits. I kind of want to do a review of each of the baits and kind of talk about what I've learned about them and things like that, because I haven't fished hardly any of them. I mean, ever. So let's start off with I'll start off with a spinnerbait since it's at the top of the list. This is the Castaic BD 0W or BDOW half ounce spinnerbait, whatever. Anyway, by Castaic. It was a pretty good spinnerbait. The only complaint is when I would let it fall deep on a slack line, the skirt for some reason would get hung up in the blades a little more often than what I'm used to. Not a huge deal. So boy, I wore the chrome off of those beads today. I have worn this thing out. Look at the head of it. I mean, rip-rap, banged it into rocks, fished bridges and all kinds of stuff today. So it is what it is. But that was a really good spinnerbait. Good blade size. Dipped the skirt in some JJ's Magic to give it some chartreuse because it had a little bit of dark stained water. And then the next one was the a Carry Shad by Matsuo. I threw this for about 45 minutes and just kind of lost confidence in it. It's just what I throw in early spring, and so I really didn't have a whole lot of confidence in it. But it performed well. You can see I banged it off of rocks and everything else. It didn't get hung up but once in a tree because I knew I was going to get hung up. Threw it at the wrong angle at the tree, and the hooks grabbed a hold of it. But really cool design. I don't know if those little flared gills make a difference or not because it's a reaction bait, but it has a tighter or a kind of a different wiggle to it than a normal lipless crankbait. Maybe that's what the flared gills do. The next one was the Super Jerky J by Castaic. Pretty cool little swim bait. I threw it on a shaky head because I could swim it and hop it off the bottom and not get it hung up quite so much. Got a cool little tail action, little tight wiggle tail action. I bet if I had a lead head or some type of a swim bait hook, it would have worked good too. Really, I mean, just a really cool design. I don't know how durable it is. Usually the ones that are segmented like that have something down the center to make them good and tough, and I can't tell whether this one does or not. It doesn't feel like it, but the plastic is really tough. So it's just a thick plastic. All right, not bad. I mean, I was really pleased with this box. There's some good stuff in it. The Pop Shads by Z-Man. This was pretty cool. It's the first time I've ever fished it, like I said, and I've seen it twice at iCast and just never really paid much attention to it, except for just to video it, and I thought it was cool. But I mean, I'll tell you what I love this thing. What I love about this thing, it skips like a dream. I'm talking, you can start the skip at the boat, and 20 yards down the way, it's still skipping. So I skipped docks with it today. I popped, early in the morning. I hit the shallow water, and boy, if they were up underneath docks, this would be ideal because it gets all the way under there with a real easy skip, and then it's top water. So pop, pop, and all of a sudden I was just waiting for that explosion that you hear underneath the dock, and just never happened. So I used the The hook that came, the Fat Gap hook by Daiichi, I used it with it. Pretty good little deal. And the last lure was the 6-inch Lizard by Bonehead Tackle. Just kind of your standard everyday lizard. I dipped the tail in JJ's Magic. The legs are really tight to the body, so this would be a good one to punch down into grass and things like that. That's the only difference between it and your standard everyday, lizard. I also used the other Daiichi hook for that one. I Texas rigged it with a little 1/4 ounce tungsten weight and threw it around docks. That about covers it. Like I said, if you never tried Mystery Tackle Box, give it a try, especially with this new Pro Pack coming out, or Pro Box. But I'll put the first time code up here, which is GET499. You get your first box for $4.99. Like I said, this was a fun MTB slam. I didn't catch a thing, didn't even get a whiff of a bite. So it is what it is. My arm's going to probably hurt tomorrow because of cranking all day long. But that's summertime, and I'm still happy about it. And I can't wait till next month. So, like I always say, be sure to introduce somebody to fishing, and then let me help you teach them how to fish. And more importantly, get out on the water, go out and have some fun and catch some fish. And have a great day.